before Pokémon battles, before trainers, before Pokeballs, there was a Pokémon so powerful that even legendary Pokémon chose to bury it alive. Long before humans walked the earth, long before Pokémon were captured, trained, or named, the world was raw, untamed, violent. Forests stretched endlessly across the land. Mountains were young, and the ground itself was still alive. And in that ancient age, there existed a being that was not meant to be controlled. Its name was PYRAGORATH. This was not a Pokémon created to fight. This was a Pokémon created to end eras. PYRAGORATH did not live in forests. Forests grew around it. Its body was larger than mountains, formed from molten stone and burning rock. Cracks in its skin glowed like open volcanoes, revealing the fire burning inside its chest. When PYRAGORATH breathed, the air ignited. When it opened its mouth, fire did not simply burn, it erased. Its flames didn't spread. They erased existence itself. Every step PYRAGORATH took sent shockwaves through the earth. The ground split open. Rivers changed direction. Entire landscapes were rewritten. Legends say that PYRAGORATH did not destroy mountains. It lifted them. With unimaginable strength, it tore entire mountains from the ground and hurled them across the horizon as if they were nothing more than stones. Where those mountains landed, new valleys were born, and old worlds were buried. The world you see today was shaped by what it threw away. PYRAGORATH was not evil. It did not hate. It simply existed. Ancient Pokémon watched from afar, not with anger, but with fear. Because PYRAGORATH was not part of nature. It was nature's breaking point. Early humans, hiding in caves, knew when PYRAGORATH awakened. The sky would turn red. The ground would tremble endlessly. Fire would rain from the mountains. They called it the fire god of the earth. They offered prayers, sacrifices, silence. But PYRAGORATH never listened. It didn't recognize humans as enemies. It didn't recognize them at all. As centuries passed, PYRAGORATH's power continued to grow. Forests burned faster than they could regrow. Mountains collapsed before they could rise. The balance of the planet began to fail. For the first time in history, legendary Pokémon felt fear. Groudon sensed the land breaking. Kyogre felt the oceans destabilizing. Rayquaza watched the skies fracture. They understood one truth. If PYRAGORATH remained free, there would be no world left to rule. For the first time, the gods chose survival over pride. A decision was made, not to fight for dominance, but to save existence itself. The war against PYRAGORATH was not measured in days or years. It lasted centuries. Fire clashed with storms. Stone collided with oceans. The sky itself screamed as reality bent. Yet PYRAGORATH did not fall. It did not weaken. Because some forces cannot be defeated, they can only be contained. So the legendary Pokémon chose a final solution. They sealed PYRAGORATH deep within the heart of the earth, beneath layers of stone, time, and forgotten worlds. The monster wasn't killed, because even death refused to claim it. When PYRAGORATH was sealed, the planet finally rested. Forests returned. Mountains stood still. Oceans calmed. Human civilization began, unaware of what slept beneath their feet. The world survived because the destroyer was forced to dream. But ancient legends warn us. When earthquakes strike without reason, when volcanoes awaken together, when mountains begin to crack, the seal is weakening. PYRAGORATH is breathing again. And if it ever rises once more, this will not be a battle. This will not be a war. It will be an extinction. Because some Pokémon are not meant to be caught. Some Pokémon are meant to be feared. This is not a myth. This is a warning. PYRAGORATH, the ancient mountain